On October 27, 1889, the extended Wilson family began the 88-mile journey from St. Anthony, Idaho to Jackson Hole via a steep, rough, and dangerous mountain route. In order for their 6 wagons and 80 head of cattle to pass, they had to cut trees down. 2 weeks later, on November 11th, the Wilson family arrived in Jackson Hole. In their wake, they left a viable wagon route that became today's Teton Pass. Prior to the arrival of the Wilsons, the pass was a natural opening in the Teton Range and a travel corridor for people since they first arrived in the region near the end of the Ice Age. Beyond offering a route between Idaho and Wyoming, the pass is also home to a large obsidian source which was collected and utilized by Native Americans to construct tools like knives and projectile points. Obsidian from Teton Pass has been found at archaeological sites over 150 miles away. The next party to make historic use of the pass was the Astorians, led by Wilson Price Hunt and local fur trapper John Hoback in 1811. It would take another century and multiple construction projects before the pass was accessible by automobile. In 1912, John Blanchard drove the first car into Wilson on what is now the Old Pass Road. That same year, the Oregon Short Line Railroad was extended to Victor and Driggs, Idaho. This was a major event, and Teton Pass became the primary link with the outside world. It is hard to overestimate how essential the pass became to the early homesteaders. It was their main artery for supplies, mail, and news from family back east. In 1918, the Bureau of Public Roads completed work that upgraded the road immensely. It was now possible to make the journey in half a day, rather than the 2-week affair the Wilsons experienced. When the Dude Ranches reached their golden age in the 1920s, it was over Teton Pass that the majority of the Dudes would arrive. They would take the railroad to the terminus in Victor and take a stage over the pass. Today the pass retains its reputation for danger. Avalanches are still a regular occurrence, often closing the road. But the pass continues to be the primary route in and out of Jackson Hole with regular commuter traffic.